Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Recovering Addict. If this is your first time here, thank you. If you're here, why? Let me know in the comments. Did this just come across your feed and you decided to click on it? Are you wondering about addiction? Are you wondering if you're an alcoholic and all that kind of stuff? Is your life falling apart? You're looking for some support? That's what we have here at Recovering Addict is 24-hour support. We are a peer support, recovery in your pocket program digitally and locally. We have a gym and we study relapse prevention. So we do. Try to better our lives. Stop being the sad story. We see people go back out and start using those excuses. Oh, this and that, and blame game and playing the lame. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. We all move on with our lives and we feel sad because that's all it is. It's just another sad story. And even when it ends in death, tragically, just another sad story. Nobody wins playing the lame game. Nobody wins playing the victim. It just doesn't work like that. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going through hard times. Everybody's suffered something. And you either rise above it and you press through and you let that story of your past propel you forward, or you lose and you become a sad story that nobody thinks about, nobody cares about. It's the truth. It's just the way it is. Good morning, Amanda. Glad you're here. Adrian Ortega just came across my feed and I was in the multiverse. Oh, cool. Multiverse is cool, bro. I got 5 stores in the Infiniverse. And I do my live streams. I drop them in there. Building some other stuff. I was making videos about it for a minute. But my nonprofit here locally started taking off and we got it. And it's a startup. So we got a lot of work to do. And I started a challenge with our group, a 75-day challenge. And that's one reason you see me here live right this minute is because I've been going live every single morning. Today is day 37 for me. I've been doing daily vlogs about it, learning new skills and, just leveling up my life. And so that's why, something had to go and it was making videos about the Infiniverse for now. I'll be back, just not as intense. I just jumped in there to place flag, Recovering Addict flag. But seriously, we got to pull ourselves out of the lame game. The victim. Oh, but. Look in the mirror, the accountability mirror, because you are the one ultimately responsible for either your failure or your success in life. There are external things that happen to us that we can do nothing about. But we can't let that stop us. Life's too short. This is one life we cannot waste. Get on it. Just get on it. I came across, and I've heard about him for a long time. It's David Goggins. Cool, man. I've been seeing that. Keep it up. Right on, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good morning, Facebook user. Whoever you may be on the anonymity side of things. Yeah, today 37. Oh, yeah. So the guy I came across, and I've heard about for a while, and I've heard other people talk about him, is David Goggins. I'm sure some of you have heard about him, just like I had. And I kind of dismissed him a little bit, Like, David Goggins. Okay, he's got the pull-up record. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, he went through Texas Ranger School a couple times. Cool, whoop-de-doo. And then I decided to plug in one of his podcasts. Seek and Salvation. Hey, miss you in the Infiniverse. Thank you. Yeah, we're our local nonprofit's taking off, and we're building it up. We just ordered a bunch of new gym equipment, and we got a floor that I need to go put down today. We got to get our website fixed. We got an event coming up this Thursday. It's just a balancing act. And I just do what I want to do at the end of the day anyway. If it's better in my life, and I'm not playing that lame game. By followers, primes, and view. Oh my gosh, what an idiot. That's funny. Twitchers. Twitch, buy me some followers. So yeah, David Goggins, I dismiss him a little bit. And I come across an interview with him where he shares this story to this guy named Tom Panos or something like that. and it propelled me through my bike ride. Let me tell you what, I went far. I rode hard. Did a little daily vlog about it that's going to drop at noon on YouTube, 12 p.m. Mountain Time. And this guy, he overcame some stuff to get to those challenges. He weighed 300 pounds, fat and out of shape. There's pictures of him. He's got stretch marks on his arms where he's all huge. And now he's just ripped and fit. And wow, I'm on a David Goggins kick right now. I just downloaded his Audible. And we're going to watch a little 11-minute chunk of his stuff right here called On the Other End of Suffering. And you must become uncomfortable to grow. A lot of you don't like to hear that. Become uncomfortable? No thanks. I'm just going to sit here in what is seemingly comfortable and drink this, 60-pound thing of sugar from Starbucks and watch Netflix. What did I post yesterday that hit me pretty hard? A Big Mac doesn't cost $3.99. Oh, it's cheap and easy to eat. No, it costs you your health. Netflix doesn't cost only $11 a month. It costs you your time. Let me sign into the Discord. I want to finish that. That's a good one. If you haven't been in the Discord, this is a good one to look at. It's in the 30-day challenge deal. A Big Mac doesn't cost $3.99. A Big Mac doesn't cost that. It costs you your health. Netflix doesn't cost $17. It costs your time. Social media, it's not free. It costs you your focus because there's always a hidden cost. Out of here?
Yep.
Love you, bud. Have a good day at school. That's my boy's island. Just pay attention to what we're doing. Where's our focus? What are we doing? And then get comfortable being uncomfortable, because you have to be uncomfortable to grow. You have to do hard things. But in the long run, it's the right thing. It really is the easier way. Since I started this challenge, I'm down 14 pounds, lighter on my feet. My knees feel better. I get up out of bed a lot easier. And the benefits are all there. And it's not sacrifice when you're, just live a little, drink that 2-liter of Mountain Dew and smash a pizza, live a little, and that's an everyday thing they say to themselves so that way they can keep eating that way. But those investments of eating healthy, because you're either going to pay now or pay later. And you can pay now through a little bit of seemingly uncomfortable, 15, 30, 75 minutes of working out during the day and being healthy and not having to go to the doctor and play high blood pressure pills later in life, and just live a more comfortable life, like a physically more confident, more comfortable life.
Suffering. That's the real growth of life.
What is enslaving you? What is controlling your thoughts? Is it weakness? A lack of discipline that prevents you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish? Get up and wake up. You have only one life, so don't waste it.
A lot of us don't know of a whole nother world that exists. It's on the other side of suffering. Once you break these barriers that you have made for yourself, like the mind is the most powerful thing in the world. It is so amazing that I used to be a 300-pound guy and I thought that was it. Could barely read, could do anything. And now that what was inside that person was this guy that's in front of you today. That's how scary the mind is. And that's what I started realizing through this journey, is that once I got a taste of, wow, man, I haven't even cracked. I haven't even begun to crack what the mind is capable of.
Yeah.
And I started realizing this on the other end of suffering. That's the real growth of life, because you realize how the mind processes shit. And I talk about another thing called theory and practice. A lot of people are theorists. These smart guys that read these fucking books and shit, man, and they sit down, they tell you what the mind is supposed to do. And a lot of us listen to that shit. It becomes like, this is it, man. This old man who has been studying the mind forever, this is the cap that we have. By being a practitioner, I went out and realized a lot of these guys are so wrong, man. The mind has capabilities that are so unknown. I found that through suffering. And there's a whole nother world on the other end of that. Our mind wants to protect us. The mind is like, honestly, it has a tactical advantage over us. It knows our deepest, darkest fears or insecurities. It knows where we start to feel, we start getting that doubt creeping. It says, hey man, you know what, man, maybe this isn't good. Let's go back home to the wife. Let's go back home to the kids. This is not comfortable. So in that moment, the mind directs us. It's a protective mechanism. It saves us from doing bodily harm, or it really saves us from discovering that the mind's like, I want to be in charge of you.
So when he calls himself a practitioner, like, what does he mean by that? The definition of practitioner is a person actively engaged in art, discipline, or profession, especially medicine. So discipline is where he's pulling his practitioner from. And he's starting to tap in and realize, and I kind of went through the same thing as he did. He was, a junior in high school before he learned how to read. He felt dumb, uneducated, and I felt the same way. I didn't realize my potential. And now and then I figured it out later in life, after a kid. But this last couple of years in recovery, I'm really, really starting to see the potential of my own mind and what the mind's capability really is and how much control over your body you really have. Instead of just sitting there, making an excuse, I can't do that because of this. One thing I talked about in our group last night is we are going to remove the words I can't, because we can. I can't go hiking because my ankle hurts. Now you can go hiking. You just have to modify the way you walk or the trails you go on because of your ankle. Not a big deal. Just adjust and adapt. And we take out the word sacrifice. I'm sacrificing a night out with the homies. No, you're investing a night to yourself to grow. So I can't, that's out of our vocabulary. Sacrificing, that's out of our vocabulary. And also the word try, because we're not trying. You can't try to do something. You can either do it or not. You can do it and fail, do it or succeed, do it and get somewhere and learn, but you can't try. I can't try to drop this. I can't try. I either do or I don't. And that's the stuff I want to do in life. I want to continue to press myself to see how far I can grow, how much I can grow for myself. And in recovery, it's the same way. You got to do it for yourself. If you're trying to do it for somebody else, it ain't going to work. And if you're trying to do it because of somebody else, and all you're doing is blaming that person, you're going to end up where everybody ends up, confronting themselves in a mirror. And you're either going to take that second you look in the mirror and have an honest talk with yourself and say, okay, let's buck up, right? And handle this. Or you're going to shatter the mirror, look away from the mirror, run from the mirror, and keep pointing and blaming everybody else. We don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
I don't want you to be in charge of me. So it tells you, let's just stop right here. But once you start breaking through that barrier, because we forget we are in control of our mind. We believe it's the other way around. No, we put in our minds what we should do, but we believe our mind is telling us, it's giving us all this feedback. We have to reprogram it and tell us, no, we're good. We're good. We got it. This sucks, but it's okay. I have so many conversations in my mind because so many times I want to quit. But this is what it is. This is what I figured out. I was so afraid of myself that I had to figure out, I became a master of my mind. People, when you're afraid of something, you have to master it. That's how you start to overcome it. So what I realized, when I get to that point where I want to quit, everybody, they get to the point where they want to quit. This is what happens. The mind tells you, Let's go home. Let's take a warm shower. Let's get some food. This is not right. This is that. If you cannot answer the questions at that moment, because your mind's going to start giving you all these questions. And if you can't answer them, you're going to quit. What I realized when I was going through Buds, Ranger School, all this 100-mile race, 200-mile races, pull-up records, my mind would come creeping in. My mind said, look, brother, we've done all these other things. You've proven yourself. You're good. If I didn't have the answer to respond to my mind and say why I'm here, why I'm doing this, you will always lose that fight. You have to.
So what do you do? Think about yourself when you're quitting, when you quit. And how many times have we quit? We've all been there, right? We're either going to go, we commit to something today. Okay. Like right now, maybe you're going to get fired up after this David Goggins. You're going to decide, I'm going to go work out today. And you feel good right now. And you feel so committed to making that decision. 2 hours later, when you get off work or whatever, and the actual time comes to go work out or eat healthy or whatever decision you make to stop, to not use, and all of a sudden that emotion, that excitement's not there. And your mind's like, nah, we was a little excited, just go home and chill, turn on the TV, just keep sitting here flipping through Facebook, What are you going to tell yourself at that moment? Those are the moments that you have to have those discussions with yourself to where your answer to the question has to be stronger than the excuse your mind has constantly been telling you. Because that's all we've been doing is giving in to our weak mind. Facebook user says, good morning. I needed to hear this. Thank you. Tuning in before I get ready for work. Right on. Have a great day at work. Today's an awesome day, full of new mercy, new grace, a brand new day that we can actually start winning the battle called our mind. Winning the battle of no more sad stories are going to hold us down. We're in control. We're not our parents. We're not who people say we are. We are who we decide to be. You are who you decide to be. All your decisions, I look at like my parents and the way they were raised, my dad in particular, and it's a whole different era. A lot of the people that came out of that, even David Goggins' parents came out of that era, and for some reason, they didn't get the help that they needed. I don't know if it wasn't just like not available. Everything was super anonymous with AA. Nobody wanted to talk about dark secrets, and when you're looking at parents raised in the 40s, 50s, and 70s and stuff, that, man, it was dark. A lot of abuse and hidden secrets at home that just got swept under the rug, even if the police showed up. And a lot of them never healed from that. And I look at my dad and he's the same way. But there's a certain point in his life at a certain time where that excuse doesn't hold weight anymore. And you're not going to win continuing to use it. Just like for me and the childhood I grew up in, ran away at 15, drug across the country at 12. I could continue right now like, well, but this happened to me, At some point I had to go, you know what? Oh, well, that happened. Now I'm in control. I'm an adult now. I'm in control of what my next move is. And if my next move was to just cry and be lame, who knows where I would just be lame. I would just be lame. I wouldn't feel good. I wouldn't feel strong and confident right now. I wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for listening to guys like David Goggins who have been drugged through the mud and succeeded, and other mentors and sponsors and stuff in AA and NA and in life, period. Des says, I'm riding with arthritis, but I live by use it or lose it. Yeah. Riddled with arthritis. Yeah. I mean, it's pain. It's there, but we can work around it and adapt. I know, Des. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's Naomi. Oh, hi, Naomi. Yeah, if you're in the Facebook group, it keeps you anonymous. It's just, one of those things. But I'm glad you said hello. Nice to hear from you. Nice to see that name again. I don't know. And then how do you get it through other people's heads? Because it's just a personal experience. Life is really a personal experience. There's a billion people on this planet, and everybody's so worried about what the other person's thinking about them that they start living a life that that they think that person wants to see in them, instead of just going, whoa, wait a minute. All I have to do is live and die on this planet. I have to wake up, sustain the body, and live and die. Why are we afraid to do what we want to do, or experience and try things that we want to try, or take risks and adventure and learn what we want to learn? And that's the path of self-discovery, is just if you don't know what you like, that's because you're afraid and haven't tried any new things. We're all about trying new things here at Recovering Addicts. Like archery, tried that before. It's pretty cool, but it's not like my thing. Laser tag, that's a fun event to go out and play around with. I like painting. Painting's a good one. I got our paintings hanging up on that wall that we do. Photography and videography is kind of my staple, that thing I can't reach. We do it, and we do other stuff, and we're going to do other stuff. Like this Saturday, we're going to go help another nonprofit take care of some wetlands at a bird refuge. Am I going to like it? I don't know, man. It sounds like real work. We're going to be running weed eaters and stuff. It's like real work. I've been there. I know what real work is all about, but I'm prepared. And it's going to be a service work. It's going to be an investment in discipline, where when we try new things, it doesn't always have to be, exciting and fun, jumping out of airplanes and, rock climbing, and go do some service work. Make an impression on your community that you're there, even when the times aren't as fun, and you're taking care of the planet at the same time. Invest in all kinds of ways in things that you do. Yeah, I saw that, she says. Killing it, bro. Thank you for everything. You're welcome, Julian. How's it going today? All right, let's jump back into this real quick. We got a few minutes left.
To have the response to what your mind is going to tell you. A lot of people think self-talk works. It does, but it doesn't work without the suffering before your mind starts saying we need self-talk. So what I tell myself is I go back to the months and years of preparation to get to that day. And I'm telling myself, the 3:30 in the morning, and I'm looking at my shoes, and I want to go out there and run 30 miles. I have to, in that second, in that moment of this self-talk, my mind said, you got to find more. I once again calm down, go back into my mind, and I have to reflect back on the shit I did to get here. And that becomes my self-talk. Self-talk does not work unless it is real. Most of us lie to ourselves in the self-talk. It doesn't work. It has to be real. It has to be something that you've done to make it really work. There's a process that
It's weird. I think about what I'm going through right now. Day 37. I didn't want to get out of bed. I'm extremely tired this morning, as every morning. Nothing's new, really. But I make myself a little bit at a time. Sit up, get vertical, and start moving. And then I'm going to go throughout my day doing the disciplines that I've set before me. And the reward that I'm reaping from it, I wish I could just I can tell you how to do it. I can show you how to do it. I can create a Discord with a bunch of people to give you encouragement to do it. I can set up challenges and have you join, but I can't put in the effort for you. And the effort and the drive is something that only you can bring to the table. It's that old show, bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink thing. And that's a fact of life. I was always the horse that never drank in my life when other people were trying to get me to understand what I'm trying to tell everybody. But just try, do something. Set yourself up some goals, set yourself up some disciplines, and you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to do the pull-up challenge like this guy. This guy's crazy. And the cool thing about his story is he came from nothing. He was severely abused as a child. He's not some genetic mind freak. He just figured out, I don't have to live like that. I'm in control of my mind. How far can I take this? And he is accomplishing all kinds of things. And I think once we grasp that, that we are in control of our mind and we can actually make the next right choice, and we can set some things up that seem hard that are going to be super rewarding in the end and actually accomplish those things, things really start to change in your life. And the best part I like about it, because this is about addiction, about relapse prevention, is once you realize this, and you start down this path of self-discovery, you start down this path of self-growth and learning grit and learning how to be strong and learning how to face anything. You're like, oh yeah, drugs and alcohol. I forgot about those. And it's not even a part of your repertoire. It's not even a part of your life anymore. It's not even something that it's like an interference, a speed bump that's going to flatten it. It's like driving backwards through those, those gates that have the spikes in the road. Like, all right, not even going to go over there. It like becomes not even a part of your thought process. And I want to take people from using, clean, growing to a point they're like, yeah, that was a part of my history and I remember it, noted, it sucked, but it's so far behind me now, and drugs have no bearing on me. I look at AA and NA, and God bless them, they are an amazing tool and have been for the last 100 years almost, right? But there comes a point in time where you got to grow past that. Don't stop doing the meetings. Don't stop doing the stuff but you need to enhance what AA leads you to, right? Because if you just continue to go to the same meetings, smoking the same cigarettes, eating the same crappy food, you're just going to hit that level. There's another level of recovery and growth in life that I want people to hit. And I think a huge part of that is recovering out loud, not being ashamed of your story. David Goggins tells his story out loud to everybody. It was riddled with addiction. It was riddled with drugs and abuse and all that stuff. And he pressed through it. And I'm super inspired by him today. That's why we're talking about him. Because he says there's a process that you have to go through. And that's another thing, really, two things if I could just like smash into a newcomer's head would be, there's another level to life and reward that you can't comprehend. That's amazing. And I want to see you there. And the next one would be patience. Understand patience, because we're so used to instant gratification.
You have to go through, and patience is the process. And if we don't have patience, after a week, I haven't lost 30 pounds, man, I'm done. I'm over it. So that's what I found out with people, man. They're not patient enough to realize and to enjoy the moment, not live in it, just enjoy it. There's no finish line in life, but enjoy that moment. Roger that, man. I lost 5. Let me go 10 next week. They have the woe is me mentality. It's too hard. Life isn't fair. These things in life are not easy for me. You look to your left, you look to your right, and you start to judge yourself off other people. Like, if you're a female, well, she's skinny and she doesn't work out as hard as I do. And everything starts to corrupt your mind. You start to look around too much at other people and what they're doing, and that starts to corrupt your own dialogue. We are judging ourselves against too many fucking people. You have to judge yourself against yourself. This is a race against David Goggins and David Goggins alone. And once you can silence all that bullshit, all the outside interference and things that are attracting your mind to everything, you can then start to grow and realizing, I'm stressed out for no reason. This is my own little race. This is my own timeline, and this is how I'm going to run it.
It's your own race. It's your own timeline. It's you against you. It's not you against me. It's not you against the people around you. It's you against you. Start leveling up your life, and you'll see that the people around you start leveling up their lives. Your close group. Speaking of groups, let's look at our 30-day challengers. Because we got a 30-day challenge in our Discord, and people, whoops, wrong button. People are killing it. This is where I get inspired, and I start, like right now, I don't feel like working out. I do not feel like going and exercising this morning. I got a lot to do. I got to get to my gym. We got a whole bunch of gym equipment on order that's on its way. It's delivering as we speak. I don't know when it's going to get there. We're supposed to schedule a time because it's a lot of gym equipment. So I got to get to the gym. I got to clean that room out better. and lay down that floor in preparation for all these boxes that are about to show up so we can build our gym, our recovering addict side of this gym. I still got to work out today. I got to do my daily vlog. I got to film it all. Duh. And so in our channel, as you see here, 30 days right there. 30-day challenge. People are being super inspired by this. My whole life, I've used drugs as well. When I got clean, I had no idea. But get in here, read these. Like Savage Freedom. She's grateful for the challenge. It's changing her life. And she's starting to understand, like, wait a minute, I'm running my own race. I got this. I can do it. Geesh is feeling the same thing. I'm feeling the same thing. She's learning that to do something great, all it takes to start. Well, you just got to start. You just got to show up. So Ziggy today, or yesterday, we're looking at everybody's yesterdays, because if people can complete all 3 tasks by posting gratitude, exercise, and reading, I got something for you. Look at Ziggy. Yeah. Woo! Knack. Sick. That looks like a fun little... I'm going there. Savage Freedom. Look at that. Woo! Look at the steps in that girl. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Got her gratitude. She's got her books. Everything. And it's on a beautiful collage. Kitty 245. May 16th. That's yesterday. Yoga for your back. I need some of that. I need some strength and flexibility. Grateful home, safe place, air, food, kids, soap and water. Yeah, soap and water is an amazing thing, huh? I'm so grateful I don't live in the 1800s. Free will, reptiles, and her 12 steps. A woman's way. Beautiful. Geesh. Oh, yeah. Look at that. In motion. Sick. I love it. Feels so good to ride bikes. It was funny. I was riding bikes with my son the other day, and we're out at this, like, in Ogden they got some cool little places for kids to ride and stuff. We're out there just goofing off, riding down trails, and there's a little cement trail, and I'm doing what I used to do when I was a kid on the bike, sit on it kind of sideways as you're just kind of cruising, jumping, kicking your back tail around, doing little bunny hops. And he's like, "God, Dad, you're good at riding bikes. Have you been riding your whole life?" I'm like, "Dude, we lived on these things when we were kids." And he was just like blown away. Wow. I'm like, try it. Try a bunny hop. Teach my kids how to bunny hop. I don't know. I remember being a kid and, like, your bike wasn't really like, hey, let's go ride. I mean, it was your life. It was your transportation. It was wheels. And you did it. And we played bumper bikes. We did all kinds of stuff. Encountered a horse. Very cool. We encounter those up here on our trails as well. Beautiful fence line. Look at that. Had he not started this challenge, I don't know, Geesh, correct me if I'm wrong, but would you have ended up in this beautiful spot right here? What is it, the sunset or sunrise? And enjoying the moment? And I love it that David Goggins says that too. Enjoy the moment. Love the process, yeah, but just enjoy that moment, because in that moment, you're being strengthened to grow. And there's no finish line in life. It's just a continual process of this growth, and you just continually start reaping this reward and this benefit that just doesn't quit. Have a good day at work. I will tell Felice that for sure. No problem. Thanks for stopping in. Don't have a good day. Have a great day. 16,000 steps. My goodness, brother. 1,800. What is your diet like, man? What are you eating? You're burning a lot of calories. Beautiful. She's killing it. Killing it. And killing it. And killing it. Wow. Good job, Renee. Little Miss Happiness. My usual 45-minute walk turned into an hour. Slow and steady wins the race. Keep going. Love it. Good job, y'all. Let's see what these grateful for. Flowers and bees. Discord, YouTube, Amazon. I love Amazon too. Journal. Beautiful. 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 Good job, y'all. Good morning. Glad I made it. What a beautiful day. Many blessings. You too. You too. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping in to say hi. What do you guys to do? What are y'all gonna do today? What are you doing right now? Are you driving? Don't text if you're driving. Are you at work? What are you getting ready to do? I like have so much stuff I need to do. I try not to get like freaked out about it. Try to prioritize what needs to be done first and stuff. And how critical is it really to get all done right this second? I got to get to that gym. Oh, I got to work out. Got to get my lemon water ready. Got to get my food ready for the day. Got to keep eating clean because I hit that plateau. But I think I'm breaking through it. I was at 203 this weekend. Now I'm back down to 201. I'm going to do that clean eating today. Stuck at a train. Oh, stupid trains. It's probably stopped. No, in Utah. 12th Street. Oh, yeah. That's a backed up one. Yep. Just put it in park and just like chill. Just sit and chill. Flick your cigarettes out the window. Chill. Oh, well. Can't magneto a train away. And it's a good excuse. Trains, always a good excuse. You can always rely on a couple things here in Utah for like a good excuse to be late. I-15 sucked. I'm late. Yeah, I know. I got stuck by a train. I'm late. Yep, I know. Great excuses. I'm a Utahn. I know that stuff. If you're from Utah, you probably understand what I'm saying. Damn train. It was actually stopped. It went forward and then it stopped again and went backwards. Dang, it was a bad train. Yeah, and it was long. So I'm just going to sit here, turn the air conditioner on or the heater, whatever the temperature is for you. Kick my feet up, roll the window down. I'm just going to enjoy this train being stopped because this is a great moment to just chill. Thank you, Lord, for stopping the world for me for a minute. What a grateful position to be in, Crystal. I'm happy for you. So what do I do first, man? And then we got to get our website done. We've got this event coming up. We're going to a recovery expo on Thursday, which is going to be awesome. We got a booth to set up and we got merch to hang out and we got people to meet. Recovering addicts getting out there. I expect Recovering Addict to be a very popular resource for people. In the next 10 years, it's going to be huge. A lot of you have been here from the very beginning, like Dez, Naomi, the one that just went to work. A couple of years now, some people have been in our thing, and it was built on live streams. When COVID hit, we went live, and so our whole community is really used to us going live, Felice and I, on Sunday nights. And right now, we're not going live on Sunday nights because we're both doing this 75-day hard challenge, and that's just one extra thing when we try to do our meal prep on Sunday and then go get our last workout in and then drag Felice in front of the computer for another hour when she has to get up at like 4 a.m. on a Monday, if she's even gets out of bed, right, Crystal? And so that's why that's going to stop for a minute. And I know my YouTube channel's built on live streams, and so I've been uploading daily vlogs, which obviously nobody's really watching, which is fine because I'm doing it for me. I hope you guys watch it and enjoy it, but if not a big deal. I'm learning my camera. I'm learning my equipment. I'm trying to become relentless in life and the goals that I have set forth. And what do I mean by relentless? Something I'm not going to quit doing, and I'm not doing for other people. I'm doing it for myself and personal self-growth because I want to get better. I want to get so good at the stuff that I'm doing that I don't have to think about it. It's just bam, 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 second nature. And I want to get so good at it that I don't have to think about that part so I can focus on what I need to learn, and that's storytelling. And so that's my next, like, wrapping my mind around because I'm starting to figure out my camera pretty good. We got a lot of improvement to do. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Geese just realized I'm a few minutes behind here, but no, I would have not ended up there. Welcome to the show. Yeah, see, beautiful. You never know because we never go. Whoa, just coined that one. We never know because we never go. You got to show up. It's awesome. Experiencing new things. And you know how rewarding it is to do something you didn't think you could do? I've seen it happen. Like Crystal, she freaking goes hiking, did something she didn't think she could do. Go be in a wilderness where there's a possibility we could encounter a frightful damn snake. And I'm the same way. I don't want to meet no dang snakes. They're disgusting. Even little gardeners are gross. You pick them up and they pee on you. Extreme difficult hills and rocks and cliffs that looks like you could fall off of. And when you conquer that, conquer things, man. Conquering feels so good. He says, I eat everything. Oh, I bet you're starving. Like when you get home, you're famished. Oh boy, that's a lot of calories, man. You burn more than I do. I'm burning about, I don't know, probably 1,300 calories a day on my active side of things. You know, that's what my watch tells me anyway, when I remember to wear it. Get out and go. You don't know unless you go. If you don't know, now you know, Crystal. All right, y'all. Till tomorrow morning, do not put yourself in a high-risk situation. Stay strong, work your programs, and remember, what is it? What is it? Say it with me. We recover better together.